I've got a special little treat for you that we're gonna throw in here at the last minute. We had some pork belly, about a pound of pork belly sliced into about 1/2 inch to a 3/4 inch thick. We just got a air fryer, and my wife's been really excited to try it. So we threw those 2 pieces in the air fryer for a couple of turns according to whatever the meat thing said on the air fryer, but I've got a really exciting sauce to go with it. I got a serrano pepper that I just threw on my mesquite grill over there that we were working on. Just got it all nice and browned on the outside. I've got ramps. Who knows what a ramp is? I didn't know what the heck they were until I found out my buddy, Dan, who's down in West Virginia, has them growing wild all over his farm. Dan sent me some ramps. I sent him some chiltepines. So I've got some ramps here. This is a cross between a garlic and an onion. So I'm excited to try the flavor in this dish that I'm going to make. I'm going to make a vinaigrette that we're going to be able to accompany the pork belly that we just roasted in the air fryer. So anyhow, we're going to mix these on here on the plate. This is about a tablespoon of ramps. I got a whole chili here, and I got a tablespoon of sugar. And we're just going to work our knife in here, chopping through it, etc. Now the ramps I got are dehydrated ramps that Dan had from his last season. So, you know, it's fine. We got the little bit of the moisture coming from the chili here. That's going to mix with the sugar and the dried dehydrated ramps. It should be coming really nice. We're going to get a nice little paste here is what we're looking for. And then that paste is going to ultimately go into a marinade that's going to be a combination of Vietnamese fish sauce and cilantro and lime juice. It's going to be absolutely great. Now, if you don't have ramps at your house, which normally I don't, you're going to end up getting those. You can substitute in some whole garlic. And I got some whole garlic here if you'd want. Just use some whole garlic just like that. You know, and again, about a tablespoon of whole garlic, which is probably about 3 or 4 cloves. But again, you just want to work your knife on the side of your knife and keep bringing things back in. Slide, chop, till you'll get this beautiful looking paste that you got going on here. And that's the key. You want the paste. I told you that we're going to put together this wonderful vinaigrette that's going to accompany the pork belly that we roasted inside of our air fryer. So I took our mashed combination of white sugar, that serrano pepper that we put on the grill, and those ramps that I got from Dan. Boil her up. Let's go, Purdue. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in now, I've got about 3 tablespoons of sugar. I've got a cup of hot water. We're going to get that going here like this. Just get your, I got a little ramp stuff going up here that I had from earlier. Get that off. There you go. Just get that diluted. Okay, just going to keep going like this. In the meantime, I want to get some lime juice in there, and I want to get some cilantro in there. So, actually, you know what? I got fish sauce. This is the Vietnamese fish sauce I was talking about. I used to live in Vietnam back in the 90s. I studied abroad there and worked. It was awesome. Vietnamese fish sauce is like the most important accompaniment with any food in Vietnam. So let's give it a try. This is about an ounce of Vietnamese fish sauce. I've got my fresh limes. I got 3 here. We're looking for about 2 or 3 tablespoons in total. So that's about 3 limes. Got some, oh man, this is just smelling so fragrant too. You know, you got this nice lime, you got the umami flavor of the fish sauce going with the garlic and the onion cross on the ramps. You got the sugar, and then you got that beautiful hot serrano chili going on in the background. I mean, what else could you ask for? Point. All right, so we've got this. Let's incorporate it in. Because all the sugar now is dissolved, as you can see on the bottom. We're going to get in our cilantro. This is about 2 tablespoons of cilantro. You just roughly chop there. Get all that in there. This is going to just give us that freshness and that big jump that we're looking for on the sauce. Okay, that's perfect. Now the last thing that we're going to add in, we'll do that on the back side, is some olive oil to get this into a really nice vinaigrette shape. We're going to now just get the rest of the marinade done. We're going to incorporate into this vinaigrette here this olive oil. Again, just keep stirring it, work it in, and just looking to emulsify in the oil with the juice that we have in here, that beautiful fish sauce. And you know, it's probably about, I'd say, a quarter of a cup of olive oil by the time you're all said and done. You know, you just eyeball it, and you know, you always try with your spoon or your finger. All right, let's give it a try. Oh my God. Man, the spice of the chili, the umami flavor of the vinaigrette with the fish sauce, the spike of the lime with the cilantro. I mean, this is just incredible. I mean, it's just ready to go. Absolutely ready to go. Now look at the pork we got here. We got this beautiful pork loin, the pork belly I was telling you about. This we tried in the air fryer. I've never used an air fryer before. My wife just picked one up. Well, we said let's use it. We don't want to get the house hot. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drizzle that beautiful sauce right on top of everything. You know, try to get us about a couple of tablespoons, maybe a little bit more on top of that. Oh, baby, look at that. Let me give it a taste. Let me grab this nice piece, fatty piece right here. Look at that. Oh. Damn! Flavor's bursting. You got the beautiful fat of the pork that's been seared in that process. And you got this beautiful cilantro coming in with the umami flavor of the Vietnamese fish sauce. This is just the best. From the back of my house to the back of your house, enjoy this dish.